What up, YouTube? I know I look busted and disgusted right now, but hey, I do got my Fashion Nova on though. You gotta love Fashion Nova. But this story time right now, I'm about to tell the time that I went out with my cousin and her husband and my brother and these two girls I met at the bar across the street from a hookah lounge I was at. Right, I got jumped by three big ass Samoans, bro. Bro, this shit was funny as shit. So this is how it all started. So one night, I had just moved into my new apartment, so had my everybody come over, do a little housewarming. So it was my homegirl, and it was my brother that came, and then it was my cousin Quisha that came, and her husband, right? So we drinking. I got my hair cut that night. We wasn't supposed to go out that night, but her husband is a barber, so he cut my hair and stuff. I didn't really want to go out that night, but I was like, fuck it. So at first, I just put on basketball shorts with a hoodie on, and they were like, no, you need to change your clothes, man. Put some real clothes on. So I'm like, all right, man. So I put my Fashion Nova clothes on, my best fits from Fashion Nova. I was looking real good and stuff, right? So we go to my normal spot, which is in Downey. It's called Mosaic Hookah Lounge. If you know, you know. But if you know who the Murillo twins are, and you look at my page, you know what I'm talking about because, they go there also, or they went there one time, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. We drunk off the Hennessy and stuff. But see, there's bars across from the hookah lounge that I go to. It's a Spanish bar. Yeah, I go to Spanish bars, man. I don't go to the other stuff. And then they stayed back at the hookah lounge while I went over there. So, I meet this girl. Nigga, I'm off my ass. Nigga, I'm off of Hennessy and a whole bunch of stuff. And I get some, I'm off of Adiosis. And then, I meet this girl and her friend, apparently. And, I started dancing to the music with her. Yeah, I didn't know her friend was a Corbin, so they got video. If I can get the videos from her, I would show you guys because she was funny. But yeah, make a long story, to expedite the story so it won't be too long. Yeah, after dance with her for about 10 minutes, I'm already drunk, I'm like buzzed and stuff. So I just left. Went back to the hookah lounge, smoking on my hookah. The flavor I smoke on is called wet pussy. Literally, it's called wet pussy. That's what they named it. I'm not joking. So, the hookah lounge that I go to, it closes at 2:00. Now because it was some stuff that went down where it was my homie who be working security guard at the hookah lounge. He done cut a nigga up. But anyways, that's why it closed at 2:00. So by the time it was about to close, we outside, and then I hear some girls calling my name. I'm like, all I hear is Isaiah. That's my real name, by the way. I'm like, what the? I'm drunk as hell, so I don't even remember them. So I look, I'm like, I asked her, I said, how you know my name? And she was like, dude, you were just dancing with me at the bar. I'm like, oh, okay. She a cute little thing. She make about $100,000 a year. Stuff like that, because I still talk to her. But, so they want to smoke some hookah. I didn't want to take them back to my place. So they were like, another one that's, open. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I know. So I asked my cousin and all of them, I said, y'all want to go to the hookah lounge? At first he said no. So I was going to go back and tell the girls, like, oh yeah, we ain't going to go. But then at the last second, they changed their mind because the other hookah lounge closes at 4:00 in the morning. Actually, 5:00 in the morning. It's in Anaheim, California. So, we load up the cars and stuff like that, right? We get the gas first and then we go over there. So we finally get there. That's about like a 20-minute drive from down in California at that time of the night. So we get there, And then, we in line. In total, it's the two girls I met, So that's 2, plus me, that's 3, plus my cousin, her husband, that's 5, and my brother, and so that's 7. My brother and my homegirl, 7 altogether, right? And they on some bullshit, right? And so I'm assuming it was the owner. I don't know if it was the owner or what. So I'm talking to him. See, I didn't know that the owner had sold it to a new owner. I didn't know that at first because they would have just let us in, right? So they bullshit we like first in line. They just letting random people walk up like, oh yeah, you come here, yeah, you can get in. I'm talking to her like, yo, what's going on, bro? Like, what's going on? And then my brother, he's standing right here behind me, like, on the right of my shoulder behind me, and the 2 girls, they were standing on my left side. And then like my brother, he run his mouth a lot. But so he was, for whatever reason, he just started talking shit because of the security, big ass Samoan, bro. These motherfuckers was like fucking, bro. These nigga, I'm 6'2", nigga, I'm 6'2", 240 pounds. These motherfuckers out here, them goddamn big ass Samoans and shit. I'm not even trying to start no problems with these niggas. Like, these niggas is big as fuck, bro. Them motherfuckers was like my height, but like 300-400 pounds, nigga. And it was a whole crew of them motherfuckers, like 7 of them, right? My brother started talking shit to one of them about money. Like he wasn't talking shit. He wasn't talking shit to him about like fighting and stuff like that. He was talking about money. And my brother get a lot of money and shit. This nigga always be having like 5-10 racks on him and shit like that. And so I'm telling the nigga like, yo, calm down, bro. I'm talking to this nigga like, calm down. And the security guard just kept talking shit. And then my brother said some shit. He said something like, hey, he was like, first he was like, how much it costs to shut this down and we can just come in. I'll give you the money right now. And I don't know what the security guard said, but then my brother, he was like, that nigga said some shit like, bro, you niggas only getting paid, nigga, $15 an hour. I can pay your fucking salary. Some shit like that, right? Bruh. Next thing I know, I see a big ass, fat ass fist come. That motherfucker said, right across my face, cracked my brother. It cracked, it mind you, my brother is a skinny nigga. Cracked that nigga in the face. So with me, it was like a natural instinct, just like, I grabbed the Samoan nigga, this big ass motherfucker. Nigga, I grabbed this nigga, and then whoever the fuck was behind me, like, I tripped on them, so then we fell down. So this big ass motherfucker fell on me. This nigga tried to beat my face in and shit. But he didn't hit my face though, because I was blocking this shit and whatever. And then next thing I know, two other big ass Samoans came nigga stumping me out, bro. They gonna stumping this shit out my ass, my nigga. Like, what the they stumping me out in front of the girls I just met. But the girl that I was talking to, her friend, they're Mexican, she jumped in, she jumped in and saved me. I'm on the floor, nigga, pop, pop. What's going on? So I get up off the floor, and next thing I know, I see my cousin husband, he leaking. I guess they cracked him in the head with a flashlight, so he leaking right here, he fighting these niggas. And then all of a sudden, I see the rest of the big ass Samoan security guards coming outside. So I'm telling niggas like, yo, let's go. And then some Mexican girl was on the phone talking shit in front of my cousin, my cousin, which is a female. All of a sudden, dude, all hell broke loose. She grabbed that bitch by the hair, started fucking her ass up. And then the girl friends started coming outside trying to fight. She cracking these bitches, knocking these motherfuckers out and shit like that. And then her Apple Watch fell off, so somebody stole that. And then the next thing I know, I see my cousin's husband, he can't, because some other girls is coming out trying to jump her and shit. All I hear is, Quee! Man, that motherfucker hit nigga. Her husband looked like Superman, dove on her, like tackles to the ground. Then another big ass fucking 300-pound fucking Samoan security guard came over there running, trying to he was trying to kick the nigga in the head, but I ran up and pushed this nigga, so he missed that nigga head. But I heard the thud, like he connected, but because I pushed him, connected with I was like, God damn. And then everybody else ran out. Some other girl ran out trying to jump in, so I kind of shoved her out the way. I'm looking scared, like, bro, what the fuck is you doing, my nigga? And then all of a sudden, all I hear is, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And that shit hit me in my face. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Fucking maced everybody and shit, but it didn't affect me though. But I'm like, damn, look at all this shit just to go out. Bro, I woke up the next day. This shit felt like I felt like I done got beat with hammers and fucking sledgehammers and shit. Like I had to go to work the next day. Like I was like, fuck. I was like, oh nah. And but I did end up taking that girl home. And what I did know is that because I took that girl and her friend from these some Mexican dudes, they followed us all the way over there. And I was like, it turns out that the girl I was talking to, her friend was using her phone to tell these niggas where we was at and stuff. But, at the end of the day, it did work out for me because I took the girl home and sent her friend home. Took her home, and then, we woke up she spent the night at my house. She was supposed to be at a wedding the next day, but she spent the night at my house. Woke up in the morning, of course, clap them cheeks, whatever you want to call it, clap them cheeks. And it was funny because the one thing that she told me, she was like, no, after that night, no, you deserve it. So, but I still talk to her. We ain't together, but we've been dating on and off and shit. But the dude that I took her from, this nigga was like, bro, are you that desperate? He was blowing up her phone the whole time. And I watched her tell this and text this nigga this. And told him that no, she went home with me and that she slept with me and stuff. And this nigga was begging his ass off. Come, I really like you. I really like you. Like, bro, damn, nigga, you that desperate? But man, it was like, damn, all that just to go out and have fun? And I ain't even want to fight nobody. And I'm definitely not fighting no big ass Samoans. And to make it even crazier is because I used to date a Samoan girl, right? And turns out them was her people. Like, what type of shit? Low-key, I feel like I was set up or something. Like, what type of shit is this? But damn, nigga felt like I got stumped the fuck out by sledgehammers and shit. Hey, man. Hey, just like that one funny guy said, he used to make memes. I don't know if he still does it, but he was like, bro, you just shoot them motherfuckers. Them Samoans is built like tree trunks, nigga. Well, I was like, fuck. I had to go to work. I'm all sore and shit. People are like, what happened? But then, I've seen the aftermath because my other brother, his birthday, was probably like a few days, the weekend after. And I seen my cousin and her husband. I'm like, what the fuck happened to y'all? This nigga they had to glue his shit shut. And then my cousin, my cousin Quisha, her shit was in the sling because because one of them big ass Samoans fell on her or some shit and fucked her shit up. I was like, fuck. And then my family asking me, they're like, why you ain't messed up? We heard you ran. I was like, ran? What the? Nigga, I was getting stumped out by 3 big ass Samoans on the floor. What you mean ran? But hey, but that's one of the stories I got for you though. But the shit was crazy as fuck, bro. But until another story, I got another story for you next time though. But I'm out.